Each year, agencies across the nation treat 500,000 children for serious emotional disturbances. These children come from all walks of life, but share one common need: effective and coordinated care based in the community. Circle Around Families is a child mental health initiative for Northwest Indiana, targeted towards families living in the communities of Hammond, East Chicago, and Gary, Indiana.
Circle Around Families realized that we really needed help.
Circle Around Families is a group of family-oriented people who come together for one goal, and that's the welfare of my son.
Circle Around Families listens to the parents and the children. We have a voice in the decision-making process.
Circle Around Families is built on the belief that wraparound services for children with emotional disturbances shall receive multi-agency collaborative services, which are integrated and coordinated with the child's physical, cultural, emotional, social, and educational needs.
Jerry could trash a room in 15 minutes. He was like a strong ox. He could flip furniture, couches, beds, dressers.
Paul has come a long way. He has come from being involved in the court system. They had thrown their hands up and said that there was nothing else that they could do. A day didn't go by in school where Paul wasn't in time out. Rub him the right way, he might hit you.
My son's been hospitalized 11 times in the past 5 years. First time he was hospitalized, he was 8 years old, and he was threatening to harm himself or others, and he was hospitalized for 1 month.
Circle Around Families has took such an interest in helping not only my son but other children, but also my son's family, because my son's not the only one with a special need in the home. We all have special needs.
Well, he's capable of being a peer mentor. He's capable of doing on-task assignment, grade level work. But this is what Circle looked at when they came in, and everyone at the table came up with ideas to work with the strengths that he had, and it has proven to be a positive thing.
A lot of people think that I'm a bad parent, and I've heard that a whole bunch of times. You just don't know how to raise your kids, you need parenting classes. I went to the parenting classes, and I always like to tell them I have 2 other kids and they're fine, that it wasn't me. And even sometimes relatives and family members, they just don't understand.
Nothing was decided without Jerry and me. We were included in everything. It actually took a whole team of people, and they sit in on his IEP meetings and they make me aware of what laws are there to protect Jerry.
So when they brought Circle to me, I was like, okay, well, it can't hurt. So they were at a case conference committee meeting we had concerning my child. And then they came into the home, they looked around, and we talked about the things that were going on in my home.
One idea I had to get Daniel more social with the Circle Around family workers was I decided that he could cook for them. He enjoys making a couple different dishes. One of his dishes that he likes to make are pizzas. So Daniel came in, he took their orders, asked them what they wanted, he prepared the food, everybody sat down, and then we could talk, and it was like we can talk and Daniel's not knowing that we're having a therapy session.
Jerry, being in middle school, got to be a child mentor for the handicap class, and he had such an empathy for these children. He would take his own money and buy special little things that he knew those kids liked to do.
But now he can go out and play basketball by himself. He can go to the store by himself, and just been a great difference. I have a voice in what's being said about this process. It's a process for the parents that has the parents at heart, and they really listen.
The Circle Around Families parents have the opportunity to do a newsletter. Our newsletter is called Parents with a Voice, and it's a newsletter that we get all the information and we write it, we type it, we print it, we mail it out to all the Circle Around family parents and the other people who are stakeholders in the program. And also there's parent involvement, which is called Family Action Network. And through that we get all the parents together so the parents know that they do have a voice.
They taught us different avenues. They talked to him about, well, there's this Challengers baseball team you might be interested in, Jerry. And Circle Around Families will get the funding, because I think Jerry was worried, well, maybe Mom can't afford it. But there's been such a learning experience that other mothers have come and told me, you can just see the change in Jerry.
After I was involved in CircleAround Families, I was referred to a program called Power Paws, and it's an animal-assisted therapy. CircleAround Families took him there once a week to the program, and Daniel really bonded with the dog. One day we were leaving the animal-assisted therapy, Power Paws, and Daniel turned around and gave Jamie a hug, and it really, really touched my heart.
It's just me. I look at this kid and I just, say, wow, from where we've come to where he is today. He's being transitioned now back into a regular classroom setting where, whoa, I would have never thought.
Everything with Circle Around Families and everything that they've led us to has been very good for Jerry and our family, both physically and emotionally.
Without the support of CircleAround Families, I don't know where I'd be today.
One of the most important things about Circle Around Families, they've empowered me to be an advocate for my son. They've taught me no one can advocate for him better than I.
They didn't just come in and fix Jerry. They came in and helped us all.
For more information about Circle Around Families, please call us at 219-757-1822. Help is just a phone call away.